Abolish the suburbs! Abolish the suburbs! You and your guns! Centralized thing! You!
Just a quick message before the video starts. If you could like this video, leave a comment below, but most importantly, hit the red subscribe button and the little bell next to it, which will notify you when these videos become available. And most importantly, share this video around. That helps me stay competitive with the big multinational corporations such as CNN and the BBC that YouTube is unfortunately choosing to prioritize. Thank you very much and enjoy this video. Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the new look Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. So as you can see, I've updated my layout. It's no longer a 1950s television. It is now a 1990s television. How about that? You see? Told you I'm getting there. I'm coming up into the this new age of broadcasting. And within a few months, you never know, I'll probably have a smart screen, smart TV backdrop. Anyway, the McCloskeys. I'm sure you know who they are. If you don't, they are those two people, the man and woman, who were obviously defending their own property by exercising their 2A rights when the usual suspects, the organisations, neo-Marxist organisations that we all know and have come to know from their actions in places like Minneapolis and especially Portland, burst through their gate. And you know, look, the McCloskeys weren't feeling safe. The police had been told to stand down, and they exercised their 2A rights, which of course made the baying mob back off. Now you remember those people. Well, the usual suspects have been harassing and harassing them when they were just going to buy some fast food. We've got a clip to show you of that, in which the McCloskeys just try and go about their life. And bearing in mind, these guys, they're Democrat. They were lifelong Democrats. But thanks to the actions of these woke who are, of course, Democrats themselves, they're not Trump supporters, they're pushing the McCloskeys of the world into the arms of Trump. And I personally think that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just pointing out the left. All they seem to do is eat their own. So without further ado, we'll get into that clip. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, share this video around. Now, YouTube are making some changes to their systems, in which they're going to be restricting a lot more content. So subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell is more important now than ever if you don't want this platform to be overtaken by CNN and their ilk. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is the McCloskey Gate incident that happened yesterday. Just going to get something to eat, returning home and not bothering anyone, and of course they get harassed by NPC robots. After this clip, I will play the original clip, which obviously into infamy for those people who probably haven't heard of the McCloskeys. But take a look at this.
Abolish the suburbs! You are a terrorist. No mask? You think pointing guns at protesters is nice? It's fun? You think you're cool? Abolish the suburbs! Abolish the suburbs! Abolish the suburbs! You and your guys!
It's just attack, 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 chant, chant, chant. They're NPCs, robots. They're human robots. Honestly. And to call them terrorists when they are literally terrorizing the McCloskeys, projection. You've just seen it. A lot of people out there who are getting into the culture war often wonder about projection, what it means. You've just seen it.
Centralized thing! You! You! Don't come near me! Don't come near me! Abolish the suburbs!
Thank you. Bye, Mark. Bye.
Abolish the suburbs! See ya! Yeah.
So that's the end of the clip, and that is of course how and B get their point across, or try and get their point across. Insult, 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 chant, 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 attack, attack, attack. That's all they can do. She said, and I'm quoting her directly here, F the centralized thing. F the centralized thing. What the hell does that mean? F the centralized thing. So they accused them of being for standing their ground. She was going, oh, you pointed a gun at protesters. You burst through their gate, their front gate. People have seen what you guys do. You've lost the battle for hearts and minds, and you know it. That's why you edited your website, to take out the part about the nuclear family. People know what you're doing. You know that people know what you're doing. That's why you edited your website. Anyway, for those of you that don't know why the woke mob, bearing in mind, like I said, these people were lifelong Democrats and they're lawyers. He represented a lot of people from disadvantaged backgrounds, but they turned on them in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Because the woke left, and unfortunately the modern Democrats, running on a platform of nothing but division, envy, spite, all of the worst emotions you can think of. So that is the gate to their property. I apologise for the quality of the image video. That's the gate to the McCloskeys' property. So you can hear them shouting, this is a private neighbourhood, get the F out. No, so not F, get the hell out of the neighbourhood. They've seen on TV everything that's happened in some of these big Democrat-run cities. People aren't stupid, they know what's happening, they know what's coming. And that is a nice house. That's why the gone into this property. They think they can just walk in to someone's property because it's a nice big house. I thought, yeah, we'll go there. This is what I mean when I said on the other clip about the politics of envy and spite. They've gone there because of they're driven by their envy.
Y'all see he got a gun and shit. Y'all can see. Y'all see on my live feed live, he got his rifle. Y'all can see. He does have a weapon. And y'all can see.
So that's the end of that clip. It was short. I apologise for the quality. I didn't take the footage, of course. He's on his porch. He's got a rifle. His wife's got a pistol. And they're defending their property. And the only reason it wasn't burned down to the ground is because they did that. Then the people who say defund the police, they then phoned the police and then got the police to take their guns away. Disgusting. The word hypocrisy isn't enough now. It's not enough. It's transcended hypocrisy. It's moved on to a higher being of hypocrisy. Okay, so I'm going to finish. I've got a much better quality image. This is a still image. The photo was ironically taken by the mob, the woke types who were there. And you can see he's got they're exercising their 2A rights to protect their property. People aren't stupid. They've seen what these guys have been doing in the bigger cities, and now all of a sudden it's not on your TV anymore. Boom, Your front gate goes open, and they're all in your neighbourhood, on your property. What do you do then? The Democrat governors, mayors, deliberately tell the police to stand down. And I fully support the police. I think they do an excellent job. But they've got to stop doing this. They've got to stop. Look, it wasn't just following orders. Wasn't a good enough excuse at Nuremberg. So that set a precedent. And we've always maintained that precedent where just following orders wasn't a good enough excuse. It didn't save them from the rope. You know, I'm just saying that it's not a good enough excuse. They've got to stop meekly standing down, because these Democrat mayors are going to let cities just collapse because they can't get over their TDS. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. This is more important than ever now, because YouTube are bringing in some new, they're changing some rules, and it's going to become more restrictive. So if you haven't yet, if you like the content, if you're like to be involved in the culture war we find ourselves in, then subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's very important. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.